Yesterday, I was lost, alone, and bloody poor. To my shame, my only remaining choice was to cheat to win the Thailand National Lottery. So fuck it, I did. So I got the biggest house, the fastest cars, and of course, all the ladies. Come here. Cute. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you watching at home how to play and win the Thai lottery. You'll be as cool as me. You can wear sunglasses indoors at night and no one can say anything. And to prove that this video is 100% real and not just faked for YouTube, I'm going to need a volunteer. Someone down on their luck, someone a little bit poor, someone who's looking to change their life around. So please welcome back to the channel, Mikey. Right, so check this out. Heads. There you go. Right every time. Right, Mike, your turn. Heads. So if you're ready to become richer than all of your friends that are not subscribed to my channel, grasp some of that luck that's just floating around in the air tonight, then we better find out. Ladies?
Are you listening? I'm surrounded. Just following empty sounds.
Good morning, everyone. Now, I know I could have just filmed a 3-second intro saying, here's how to play the Thai lottery, but if YouTube doesn't want content creators to spend 50 hours making an intro, then what a really shit platform it's become. Now don't worry, this isn't just a talking head video. I finally got to go outside, and before we help Mike to learn how to increase his luck and cheat the Thai lottery, first we need to figure out how the hell do we play it? Each ticket officially costs 80 baht, but in reality you'll typically pay 100 to 120 depending on demand. That extra markup goes to the sellers, many of whom are struggling financially. Even with this additional income, selling lottery tickets is not exactly a lucrative job. Personally, whenever I buy a ticket, I always give them an extra 100 baht, letting the seller either keep the cash or buy a ticket for themselves. Unlike more familiar lotteries at home where we pick the numbers, the Thai lotteries are pre-printed, and players gravitate towards the number that are 1, available, and 2, believed that are lucky. The top prize is a fixed 6 million baht, around about £140,000, meaning if 2 people hold the same lucky number, they both receive the full amount, tax-free. What makes it even more intriguing is you can buy multiple identical tickets in sets of 2, 5, 10, or even 20. So if you're absolutely convinced that your chosen numbers are destined to win, you can potentially win the top prize multiple times. Payouts range from 2,000 to 200,000 depending on how many numbers you match. There are even interesting neighbor prizes for tickets that are 1 number off from the jackpot. For example, the winning numbers on March the 1st was 818894. But tickets that are 818893 or 895 would have also won 100,000 baht. There's also second prize, which is 200,000, along with other multiple winning tiers. So if you play, find a website, and I'll link one down below, that you can type your numbers physically in, and that will check all winning lottery tickets at every different tier. As you can see, with the help of some really awesome BTS guards, I've taken Mike to the Erawan Shrine in Bangkok's Chitlom district. A revered site where worshippers seek blessings, not necessarily for luck in the conventional sense. Dedicated to Prapom, the Thai depiction of the Hindu god Brahma, the shrine is believed to grant requests related to prosperity, success, and personal well-being. Many visitors come here not just to ask for blessings, but to express gratitude for wishes they believe have already been fulfilled. And I was lucky enough to speak to this lady who had just paid a few hundred baht so she could pray as a thank you, and that included the dancers who were behind her. Of course, I wanted to be as respectful as possible, and I didn't ask too many questions or film too many people during this highly spiritual time, so you're going to be stuck with footage of me and Mike here. I've walked past this place many times and it's always super busy. I paid 60 baht for some flowers, incense, and a candle, which, please correct me if I'm wrong, it seems at the end of the day the workers collect to restart the selling phase again, because I didn't actually see anybody lighting them. It is common for the devotees to return with offerings of flowers and incense, reinforcing the shrine's reputation as a place of faith and devotion rather than mere superstition. What I took from this visit is that people were there not asking for something to happen, but simply to give thanks to a previous event, which, as a person perhaps naively in my upbringing, certainly gave me a lot to think about. Now, as eye-opening as that was, I really need Mike to increase his luck, and after speaking quite in depth to many of my Thai friends, they have some, at least to my ears, pretty interesting ways that you can achieve this. So try some of them at home. You can ask monks to bless lottery tickets, releasing an animal into the wild such as a fish or Noodle? No, she's not here. Sleeping in a coffin, you can potentially die and then be reborn for a fresh start. Never point to a rainbow, you can wear a crocodile amulet. Rubbing a pregnant lady's belly or the belly of a lucky child. Avoid sleeping with your feet facing the front door, because that can be seen as inviting death. I'm sure you would have seen some red Fanta on certain shrines, as the color red closely resembles blood, which is what the spirits prefer. In fact, tying red to a brand new car or a banana tree is also deemed as lucky. Hearing geckos calling in your home, ideally 3 times in the morning, can give you good fortune throughout the day. However, if you only hear it once or twice, that can be classed as an incomplete blessing, especially if you hear them at night. Some people don't go out. Now, I am sure there are many, many more to help warn away bad spirits and invite good luck into your life. And if you know of any, please leave them down below, because fully respectful, I'm just generally interested. The only thing I've ever done is wear my lucky white socks when I play football, and wow, look where that got me. So obviously I wanted to do as many of these as possible with Mike, but unfortunately with my leg, and I don't think I've ever seen a rainbow, we could only do a few more. And here are the 3 that I could get Mike to do. First, I asked him to exit our condo backwards, which is thought to reverse bad luck and prevent misfortune. I told him to never whistle at night or get his hair cut on a Wednesday, which, to be fair, isn't an issue for him, but I found it funny. And then what I believe is more of a Chinese tradition to step over burning josh or incense paper, a common ritual to honor deceased ancestors believed to send prosperity and essentials into the afterlife. As both me and Mike have fallen parents, we thought it was worth doing, but due to the Thai government cracking down on burning fires, we quickly mocked up a digital version before heading out. With Mike's luck slightly boosted thanks to our earlier rituals, we hit the streets of Bangkok with a mission to find our luckiest lotto numbers. No crutch, no excuses, just pure statistical destiny. Or something like that. The only problem was numbers. They're bloody everywhere. Road signs, license plates, ad boards. Don't get me started on the number of 7-Elevens we found. Clearly, we were doing this all wrong. So I once again asked my Thai friends, and apparently lucky numbers don't just appear, they announce themselves. You'll see them in dreams, they'll show up on crashed cars, or sometimes they're so absurdly massive, you'll know they have some meaning. At this point, I was hoping a tuk-tuk would run me over so Mike could find his numbers, but no such luck. We were starting to think that maybe luck isn't about the numbers themselves, but how badly we want them to be lucky. However, towards the end of the route, we did find these incredible carvings that looked like 8s, so that would be enough for us as they were just beautiful. As we neared the end of the walk over the water taxis, I wanted to get my drone out to practice purely as I haven't flown it for months and wanted to make sure that I didn't forget. This also gives me the chance to foreshadow next time's video, which will all be about Thai street food. As I've already started editing it, I'm proud to say it's just about the best thing I've ever done, so stay tuned. As you saw in the intro, these kids had gathered around me, mesmerized, watching me fly and then catch my drone. But after Mike stopped filming, I took things a step further as I actually tried chasing them down so I could rub their stomachs, all in the name of boosting Mike's lottery luck. But apparently, even in Thailand, that's frowned upon. The following day, after watching Noodle engage in whatever mysterious activities Noodle's getting up to here, we set out once again to yet another temple. Up to this point, we'd taken the time to express gratitude for our current fortunes, engaged in various superstitious rituals to enhance our luck, and then sort out our lucky numbers. The final step of the journey was to seek blessing for those numbers, which led us to Wat Hu Lampon, I'll stick a title card in, often referred to as the Coffin Temple. This temple is known for its unique charitable offerings where visitors can donate towards the purchase of coffins for those who have passed away without the means to afford a proper burial. The temple also provides opportunities for merit-making through acts such as candles, feeding cattle, and more traditional offerings. Unlike some of the more tourist-heavy temples, this one did feel distinctly local, as we didn't encounter any other foreigners here, perhaps due to the various fees attached to different activities. Still, I was intrigued by the experience and eager to understand more about this aspect of Thai culture. One thing that stood out was the seamless integration of modern technology with ancient traditions. Each donation point had its own dedicated collection box and even some QR codes for digital contributions. A reminder of how deeply Buddhism and merit-making are woven into everyday life, evolving alongside the times. Out of respect, I did not film the monks we saw during the visit, but I later discovered more information about them on social media. Interestingly, despite the temple's reputation, we didn't actually come across any coffins during our time here, we probably just missed them. However, we did take part in a small tradition as I purchased a little delicate trinket for just 20 baht and inscribed it with our lucky numbers. Now all that's left to do is to wait a few days for the next lottery draw, as we have practically guaranteed the win. Be pretty disappointed if we don't win the lottery by this point. So, visual effects aside, I started making this video as a simple exploration of Thai beliefs and superstitions. But along the way, I found myself gaining a deeper appreciation for a culture that embraces gratitude, hope, and the act of giving. Now, whether I believe in this or not, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I can't deny the beauty in traditions that encourage people to pause, to reflect, and be thankful for what they already have. Now, I've never been one to believe in a greater power, a god, if you will, and if there was one, I think they abandoned me a long time ago. 11 years ago, I lost my grandparents and my mother, and I don't have a close relationship with my father. So, yeah, being honest, these last 11 years have been pretty tough at times. The big takeaway point I've learned during the filming of this video: doesn't matter the belief system. We're all the same at the end of the day. At the core of it, we are all simply searching for hope. Thai culture, especially with its emphasis on gratitude and perspective, has given me something unexpected, I guess. A sort of way to, I don't know, reframe my own thought system. I could choose to dwell on the fact that my knee is injured, or should I be thankful that my other 3 limbs are attached to a relatively healthy body? Should I feel lost and alone because I don't have any sort of blood family? Or should I be hyper aware that I have an incredible wife who, let's face it, I'm batting way above my average, 2 stunning cats who just chill me out every day, and a best friend in Mike, who I've known since I was 6. So I've known him for 35 years, and he's making his 11th visit to Asia just to see me. I can't imagine many people have that in their lives, and I am super thankful for it. But you're still not getting a speaking role in any of my videos. With Mike's luck the highest it's ever been, it was time for my wife to announce the winning lottery numbers. Did we win? No.